This is the guitar lesson for What Is and What Should Never Be by Led Zeppelin, the easy way and the correct way. Alright, the song starts off with a clean tone. I'm going to use a little bit of distortion here, but it's alternating between two chords. Okay, and these are kind of weird chords. Let me get a cleaner sound, and I will show you what we're talking about here, okay? So we go down to this part of the fretboard, once again standard E tuning. Okay. Take your pinky, put it on the 2nd fret E string right there. Take your ring finger, put it on the 2nd fret B string, B as in boy. Alright, and then we're going to take our middle finger and put that on the 2nd fret D string, okay? And we're going to go. I think that's 8 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're strumming those 4 strings, okay? We're strumming D all the way through E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 strum off. And then we go to this chord, which is kind of weird too. There it is, right there. And this chord right here, it's kind of a funky chord. I think it's a diminished chord. Our middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret D string. Pointer finger is going to go on the 1st fret, what is that, G string. Pinky is going to go on the 3rd fret B string. And our ring finger is going to go on the 2nd fret E string, okay? So you're switching between those two chords, all right? Then you get to the chorus, and this is where it gets fun, all right? So let's get a little bit of distortion here. Whoop, too much. That's good, that's some good Zeppelin distortion right there. Okay, and this is the fun part, alright? So after that whole little chord progression, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, I believe 4 times, you go up here, you take your ring finger, put it on the 7th fret D string, okay, and we're taking our pointer finger and we put that on the 5th fret D string, okay? And what we're going to do is go. And when I go down, up, down, up, down, up, okay? I go down, up, down, up, down. So I go down, up, down, up, down, and that last one is a pull off, okay? So what I'm doing is, I'm hitting both these strings, both the A and the D, each time I go down and up, okay? So 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I pull off. I'm pulling off my ring finger, and I'm leaving my pointer finger on that 5th fret, okay? So that's the hardest part, I promise you, okay? Now we keep this finger here and we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 down ups on the 5th, you leave your pointer finger on the 5th fret D string, and you're also still playing the A string in there, okay? So when you go down up, remember it's 2 strings, both the A and the D, alright? Now we go down to the 4th fret and do the same thing. Alright? And then we go D, A, D, A. So once again, really slow. Alright, the second part of the chorus is this. Then it goes. Okay, so that second part, let's make a B power chord, alright, on the 2nd fret with our pointer finger. Our ring finger goes on the 4th fret D string. Our pinky goes on the 4th fret G string. Alright, and what we're doing is we're down plucking and then up plucking. So I go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and strum, okay? So with that B power chord, down on the A string on the 2nd fret, and then up on both the D and the G string. Okay, so down on 1 string, up on 2. Okay, so now I take my pointer finger off, then I take my middle finger and I put that on the 4th fret E string, and I go. And on that 4th fret, Remember, it's just as I'm playing that power chord how I was going. The next note I'm hitting is this 4th fret on the E string, so I'm not playing this A string anymore. I'm playing the E string, and then on the upstroke I'm playing the D and the G string. Alright, and then I go back to the B, and then I would go down to the power chord F sharp minor. Alright, but instead I'm just taking my ring finger and my pinky and putting those on the 4th fret A and D string, okay? And I just play those 2 strings. So it should sound like, alright? And this is when it slows down, it goes. Alright, not bad. So, right there I did that F sharp, what is that? That's an F sharp major, actually. It's a bar chord right there, as you can see. But I do it very, very lightly, okay? Just like in the song. And then I do an A, really lightly as well. And then with my middle finger, I bend the 3rd fret, and then I do a, it's like an E minor chord, but I'm only playing the E and the A string, okay? So make an E minor, then only hit the E and the A string. And then you go back into the verse with a cleaner tone, of course. Alright? Alright? So, one last song, or one last part of the song I want to show you too, is at the very end it goes. Alright? So it does that over and over again throughout the end of the song. So what I do here is I go up and I bar the 9th fret with my pointer finger, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm just doing 1 down strum on the A, D, and G string, but I'm hammering on with my ring finger on the A string on the 11th fret, okay? So, actually I'm doing 2 down strums, you know. So I strum once with the pointer finger on the 9th fret barring the A, D, and the G string, and then when I strum again, I put my ring finger on the 11th fret A string, and then I still keep my pointer finger barring the 9th fret right there, okay? So it's these 3 strings, the A, the D, and the G. So, and for this chord, we just move it down a set of strings, okay? So instead of hammering on the 11th fret A string, I'm still barred and I'm hammering on the 11th fret D string. Okay, so get a feel for that. And then the following part is I just go down to the I just slide that down to the 7th and 9th fret and do the same thing. And then I play E. Up, down, down. So up, down, down, up, down, down. And if you get really good, you can throw in little upstrokes and downstrokes while muting, just like they do on the track, in between these licks. Okay, so. Alright, so all I was doing was just holding the strings and going. Alright. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Drop me a line in my inbox on my Guitar Made Easy YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Like and comment on my videos. If you'd like to get my free secret guitar tips, please go to mysecretguitartips.com and I will give them to you. And then also, if you'd like to learn how to play guitar without ever taking a guitar lesson, please go to teachmeguitar.GuitarMadeEZ.com or click on the amp above. Alright guys, I will see you on the next lesson. Thanks.